You ever see Captain Corelli's Mandolin?
What did you just say to me?
Have you ever seen the film Captain Corelli's Mandolin?
I've never even heard of what you just said.
It stars John Hurt, Penelope Cruz.
John Hurt from
The Elephant Man and Alien.
Okay.
And
John Hurt.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So it stars John Hurt, Penelope Cruz, Christian Bale,
No, I've
and
never.
Nick Cage.
Good Lord. No, I've never heard of this film.
Yeah.
You watch it?
Yeah, because it had to do with acting class. And boy, oh boy. If you want to watch Nick Cage try to do an Italian accent, ooh,
I always do.
Brother. What's funny is you have two Brits in John Hurt and Christian Bale. You have Penelope Cruz, who is she Argentinian or Puerto Rican? Chilean, Brazilian?
Something down there.
South American. So John Hurt, Christian Bale, UK. You got Nick Cage, who's an American. You got Penelope, and they're all... Nick Cage is playing an Italian, and the other three are playing Greeks.
Of course they are.
Juice!
Hey, welcome back to our Stupid Rex and Corbin.
I'm Nick Cage.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter for more juicy content. Thank you to Everybody Sports on Patreon.
Yes.
Button.
You really should see it for, bless his heart, man.
Who?
Ugh, Nick Cage trying to be an Italian.
Oh, yeah. Today we got a song from the upcoming film RAAYAN with Dhanush. It's Rahman, probably Deva.
Yes. Give me more of that.
Read this right here.
This song is from the upcoming Tamil film, RAAYAN, starring Dhanush, written and directed by Dhanush. The music director is Rahman. The singers are Dhanush and Rahman.
I hate that voice. Stop it.
The lyrics are written by Dhanush.
The choreography is Prabhu Deva. Oh, I like that guy. I just made him up.
Try to say it without a dick in your mouth.
Ads. YouTube doesn't want you saying Richard that way. Get with the program. We have to have our sphincters puckered.
Do you see the first picture of Nosferatu? They released it.
Probably. I've seen a couple of photos of Nosferatu.
They just released official photos of Nosferatu, the upcoming film that you're excited
Yeah.
They just released them.
Just as in...
Like yesterday.
I don't know if I've seen that.
And it was of Nosferatu. I showed him.
Oh,
He was there.
great.
Here we go.
Boom, chaka-la. That's right. Come on.
Adangaatha Asuran வணங்காத மனுஷந்தா தோளோடு தோள் நின்னா தருவானே உசுரதா
Come on now. Go off, non-bar.
நம்ம கைக்குள்ள எல்லையே இல்ல இல்ல அரஜானு வைத்துக்கும் அளவில்ல ஆசைக்கும் அலையிற கூட்டம் இல்ல ஏ கொட்டட்டும் கொட்டட்டும் மும்மாறி கொட்டட்டும் காரணம் யாரு புள்ள வாழ்வதும் கெட்டவன் வாழ்வதும் நம்ம கையில இல்ல. உசிரே
Oh, that was cool.
நீதானே, நீதானே, நடலாவும் கூட நானே. எதுவும் வேணாமே, வேணாமே, முடிவும் கூட நானே. போகி, 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 போகி.
Do it again.
போகி, 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 போகி. போகி, 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 போகி. போகி, 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 போகி. எங்க வச்சான், எவ்வளவு வச்சான், எப்படி வச்சான், எதுக்கு வச்சான், என்ன இங்க கொண்டு வந்த, என்ன இங்க கொண்டு போவ. போகி, 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 போகி. போகி, 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 போகி. போகி, 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 போகி. அடங்காத அசுரன்தான், வணங்காத மனுஷன்தான், தோளோடு தோள் நின்னா வருவான உசுரதான். ஓடிக்கு போகணும் போகணும் பொருளை எடுத்து வாயா, யாரங்க ஒதுங்கு ஒதுங்கு ராயனும் வருவாங்கயா.
Was he in his LA studio or in the Mumbai studio? Or Chennai?
Dang! Boogie, boogie, boogie! That was one heck of a song, man. That thing is fire.
Wait, does that say it's releasing in June? No way.
That would mean it's already out.
Yeah, but I don't remember hearing that it's out. When was this posted? A month ago. Okay, maybe it was postponed. I don't remember hearing that it was out already. So it's not even coming out. What did you think of the song?
Oh, fantastic. Especially that chorus. And I just can't wait to... I'm hoping the whole song is in the film with Prabhu choreography. Dang.
Well, it should be. Dhanush singing, and AR is a very good singer. I don't know that I've heard him go that high that often.
That's about as high as we've ever heard him go.
But if a gun was my head and I said, who's the best Indian composer of all time? I think I would say A.R. Rahman. Just because he's so good always. He's been doing it for so long. He's evolved as a composer as well, from his 90s stuff to now. And he doesn't have a certain sound
Right.
that I like. Not that that's better, but like in my mind, I'm like, Ani, I can tell that's Ani, and that's wonderful. I love that I can tell that it's Ani. And other ones are similar.
Raja Sir has that way as well.
Yeah. I'm like, I could tell that's Raja Sir. And I think Raja Sir. I mean, how can you say one is better than the other?
Right, that's personal
obviously,
taste at that point.
Because he would be 2 on my list if I had a gun to my head. But man, he's just been so good for so long, and he's just evolved. And his indicator is that was a really good song. Not that sounded like A.R. Rahman. I was like, that sounded really good. Was it A.R. Rahman?
Right.
That's what his indicator is to me. Because he just does such good work. And I don't know that I've ever heard him do bad work.
No,
And this was cool.
this was really cool.
You could convince me this was Ani at the beginning or Harris.
That chorus is
amount of-
just fire, man. And we didn't even know the words. Add the words to it, I'm sure it gave people chills.
Release date July 26th. Okay. I was like, I don't remember hearing that it's out. I'm looking forward to this.
It's coinciding with Dhanush's birthday.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Just 2 non-bars
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
Now we just need to get Dhanush on the channel.
Yeah.
I've wanted to talk to Dhanush forever.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's on any social media either. That's a lot of ways how I get in touch with people. If they're on social media, I can. And one of the reasons I wanted to be verified is because it goes straight
exactly.
to
It
people's
goes straight to
inboxes.
people.
Not because I wanted to be
and even
verified
if you
for any other
comment on
reason.
something, people go, "Who's that?" Because they see the blue tick.
And so
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I wanted. I was like, it'll be easier to contact people if they see that I have a tick.
Yeah.
Not because of any other reason, really, because it's really pointless outside of that fact.
It's a really nice screening process because when I've had blue ticks comment back to me, it really takes out a lot of the homework.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm excited for this film. I'm looking
too.
forward to actually seeing a teaser or a trailer or something. Seems like they've done a slow release of.
Yeah.
And he directed and wrote this, right?
Written,
this is-
directed.
Dang.
Yeah, he's flexing.
I'm looking forward to this, man. It's one of my. And I think July is a big
Big month.
Tamil month.
Yeah.
Because this Indian 2, I believe, comes out in July.
I think you're right.
And I think there's another big Tamil film coming out in July as well.
I'm looking at Deadpool.
Oh, yeah. Is that July?
That's July, yeah.
End of July?
Yeah, toward the end of July.
That's going to do very well. Inside Out 2 is doing very well. I want to see it.
I do too. Alexis is going to see it today. I want to see it, but Andrani hasn't seen the first one.
Good Lord.
So, I know. So I want her to see that, and then we can go see this one, because I'm hearing nothing but great. And what a weekend for it to open up with. Biggest opening since Barbie, and the second biggest animation opener in the history of cinema.
Well, if you put out family films often do really well if like people already know the IP, especially.
If you haven't seen Inside Out, it's one of the most, if not the most, intelligent, poignant, insightful, and touching animated films. It's really, really brilliant.
But it's also different in America than it is in India. 'Cause
Yeah.
In America, whole families and adults will go see these animated films.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's some animated films that, especially if they're non-Pixar or Disney, that the only families will really go to
right,
take
because
their
its
kids.
primary audience is going to appeal to the kids.
Even though Disney and Pixar is as well, but we also have a culture of animation films aren't just for kids.
Correct.
We can go and enjoy them as well.
Correct.
Especially when it's Disney or Pixar.
Yeah.
Especially Pixar.
Pixar's really good at it.
But they're
I
kind of
can't wait.
one of the same. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this as well.
Big time. And again, great song.
I need to have our non-bar on again. One of it, I don't care which one. Both at the same time.
At the same time.
With, if you didn't know, we're best friends with Prabhu and Rahman.
Yeah.
Our best friends.
We hang out all the time.
In fact, I just remember this. About a year ago, he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, I need some inspiration for this song," and I had a booger in my nose, and I told him about it, and then I guess this is.
That's what happens.
I said, "Hold on, let me blow my nose,"
Yeah.
and then he was like, "You know,
Wow.
and then he's like, "I have to go."
I
didn't hear from him since.
Yeah.
But I was probably inspiration for this song.
Yeah.
Just a little tidbit about my life there. Sorry, guys. Let us know what you thought about the song, Devil.